second and third?
Bro, what the fuck is this?
So it's from a competitive standpoint, right? Like that's like the assumption that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way it's a competitive thing. It's got to be some behind the scenes thing either with Kyler.
No, bro. He would say something. He'd be like, like, nah, bro, I don't. And that that message from Empire saying Fellow will be in the starting lineup Sunday against Toronto as we move Huke to a reserve role. The team has felt we are playing below our potential, and with Fellow playing so well in challengers, he's earned a shot to compete in the starting lineup.
So they think that with this change, they'll be championship caliber.
They say earned a shot to compete in the starting lineup. Does that mean this is like a tryout for one day because they won their first match, so they're going to like try him for a week and maybe see if they improve?
They just won too.
Yeah. So what do we like? Do you think maybe it's like a tryout?
Why would they do that?
Why are we assuming this is not Kyler's decision as well? That's what I'm trying to understand here.
Because,
why are we assuming that this was a decision where Kyler was like?
Because I think we'd hear that. I think that statement would be worded differently if Kyler was involved in the statement. Just like LAG said in the video, they said Vivid had the option to compete on this team. This statement tells me the exact opposite.
Does it though? Because I don't think that's the case. I think you're trying to connect two things that aren't necessarily true. I think there's a lot more to come here.
Where do you see that?
No, I just think you're trying to fill gaps in the statement, but that's not what was said here.
Guys, I saw Huke's tweet. I saw it.
The team has felt we are playing below our potential. And with Fellow playing so well in challengers, he's earned a shot to compete in the starting lineup. That means we haven't been playing to our potential. We're trying a different roster.
So the disconnect there is at no point are they saying like we're benching Kyler because we suck. That statement is we're playing below our potential and Fellow's playing good in challengers and we're going to try him out. I think you're trying to connect the two sentences together, and I don't think that's necessarily what's going on here.
Well, why
did they drop it at 10:30 at night as well?
Hold on. If that was the case, Inder would be benched for the tryout. The AR. Why would they move Inder to an SMG role and bring in Fellow as an AR if they're trying him out?
There's more, guys. There's way more to this than we even know. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be. That's the only explanation. When you put everything together, I mean, you just don't. Huke is not the player, especially talent-wise, that you drop. Like,
so second and third, though, like how?
Think about Huke and this org, guys, like, and his rich history with Envy. I find it extremely hard to believe this is not a situation where he wasn't involved in this decision, and it was not a choice, and that's why I think there's way more to come from here.
That is true. Stroh's always kind of went to bat for Kyler, so like I feel like he had to have been involved almost. I don't know.
It could be a situation. My read on the situation is this, not knowing like literally anything what's going on here, is that maybe Kyler felt like he wasn't giving a 110. Maybe there's some personal shit. Maybe there's some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know. But I refuse to believe that they just benched Kyler because they thought they weren't playing well. They literally just won today. And he actually played pretty good in that match. Tommy and I went and broke it down like he was making plays. So I don't think it was a performance issue with him. But it might have been a decision from him where he felt he wasn't giving the effort needed to give the team to the level they wanted to get to. That's where I
know Porter and I know them, bro, and like especially with we won a fair share last year. I think 3 homestands and champs, so 4 tournaments, and maybe they think like they played 2 tournaments, they didn't win either one, and they regressed to third. Maybe it's a situation where they're trying to win, or I don't know, who knows. Like,
it could be something where maybe Kyler just has been making, like, guys, we can't always look at stats. Like, maybe internally with the team, maybe he was making a lot of misplays, maybe he wasn't listening, maybe there was something else there, or maybe it was something outside of the game.
They just want first, bro. Like, what if they just want first and they're not getting first, so they're trying to figure it out. Maybe he was the one who said, fuck it, I'll step down, let Fellow try for me or something. You know, we have no idea.
Yeah, and everybody's saying Cap. I'm not saying that's what happened, guys. I'm just trying to think, you know, realistically, why would they do this? And the only thing is, it would have to be things that maybe we don't know about, which is how they are and how they practice and stuff like that. So I don't know if there was anything going on there, or something, maybe something internally happened in their personal lives or something, or maybe they had a fallout or something. Like, it has to be one of those things. It has to be one of those things. There's no way they just thought, okay, we need to make a change. Like, they're the world champs and Kyle's an amazing player.
The following players are on the bench: Huke, Vivid, Slasher, Major Maniac, Zinni, Slacked, Alex, Zero, Afro, Dylan.
That's a lot of names. Why was Afro included in that?
I don't know. Yeah, Easy Mac. What the fuck was that one? I was reading Easy Mac's tweet. That guy loves that guy loves putting curveballs
Wait,
and shit.
wait, that guy's bench, but has he ever been in the lineup?
No, it makes no sense.
The rest of them, that one just was weird. I mean, I'm not saying the guy's not good, but
Yeah, no, it makes no sense.
yeah, and Desi, Nato, fucking Rasheem. You count them
Hey,
still?
wake up.
Like Rated and Tommy and them. Do you think they even would play
Move to your
competitive?
channel.
I think those guys want to play.
Reese and Tommy.
I don't know about Tommy because Tommy voluntarily stepped away. Did he try coming back? I'm not sure.
This year?
Those guys aren't
know.
coming back. Those guys
Where
are
you
never
where you
coming
guys
back.
where you guys at with this conversation? Because this I just was playing
We're just-
eights and I was just mind blown.
We're all mind blown.
There's a fellow tweet.
The one thing I will say about Kyler is that I remember this conversation happening in BO4 because I like talked to that team, like the NB team, and Kyler was on the roster. He has his way of like playing. He's pretty adamant about it. So like, if it's like not going well, like that's probably why they looked at him because he probably was like one of the people that like failed to like shift in like the teamwork aspect of the roster.
Well, that's what I just said, and everybody's calling me saying cap. But that's what I was saying.
I'm serious. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said maybe it was something along the lines as he just wasn't meshing well with the team. Like maybe he was. You said it a lot better than I did, honestly. But that's basically what I was trying to say. I mean,
I'm just fucking confused.
He was
though.
like going rogue. He was going rogue.
What confused me the most though is like
just won today.
how tight number one the Zio trio is. So for them to be okay with this, it has to be something that's agreeable. Like there's no way they fought tooth and nail for him 6 months ago. Like why wouldn't they do it now? They're playing well. Two top threes, a second, a third. Like they're not doing bad. Like bro, they're a good team. Like I played against them a lot this year. I played against them like 3 or 4 times. They're good. Like all those players are good. They're all tight with Empire and Envy and shit. So I'm confused. I'm sure they'll say something, bro.
We got to talk to Hastro.
Temp leak land.
Yeah.
What did Donnie say?
Only one more stage of this depressing online bullshit, and my brother gets benched. Unbelievable. He'll be fine, but good heavens.
Jesus.
I mean, hopefully one more stage.
Yeah.
We're at an all-time high with the coronavirus.
Bro, someone DM me something, and I'm not sure how credible this source is,
Let's hear it.
but it said.
Wait,
I don't
don't
know if
be
I say
reading
this.
DMs, bro. Don't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
read it. You
This
fucking.
okay,
Read
someone
it.
basically said it was an extremely personal reason. They don't want to get leaked out. They chose to frame it as performance-based for Huke's sake. Can't share my sources or anything else, but you'll find out more later on since you're friends with the players. My sources within NB. I can't tell you who that said that.
We're only basing it on what we've seen publicly. If it's a performance thing, I mean, listen. I assume if there was no statement and we knew about it, I would assume it's like a personal, internal situation rather than a gameplay thing. Especially after they win today, because like usually a change like this would happen before their match today.
A win today doesn't change anything if shit's going down. Like you're just playing your match, and if you happen to win, you win. You know that first map did not look like they were gonna win.
Oh yeah, no, they looked.
But then they did because they're a good team and they're all great
If
players.
we're just
To be
talking
fair,
about
they
it
got
from
iced for an hour. I mean,
if we're
I'm
just
sure
talking
everybody
about
says
it, if we're just
full.
talking about from what we know, obviously from a skill set, it doesn't make sense. It's like the same thing as like the whole Reese Vivid move, I guess, that you guys can like compare it to. But it honestly is just kind of mind blowing. And now I'm wondering if things do work out with Fellow, and he wants to come back and play at some point. What happens with that roster?
I mean, that's
actually
that's a very weird thing because I mean, it depends. If they're winning, I mean, if they're placing top 2, top 3, that's no different than they just were. So like, you know what I mean? It's like I genuinely don't know what to think right now. It's actually fucked.
But at that point, if you're placing top 2, top 3 still with Fellow, do you even risk bringing back a player that at that point hasn't played for a bit and like completely having to readjust how you're playing with the new player?
Challenges,
Yeah, if you ain't a bitch, you can adjust real quick, bro.
Fellow was
Shit,
also
you know what I'm saying?
Fellow was also an AR in challengers.
Bro,
No, Fellow's
there
gonna
needs
be
to
an AR.
there
No,
needs to be five
there
they
is,
can move
bro.
into flex
Yeah, no.
and then move into
So,
sub.
so Ender's running a sub. That's
Yes.
interesting.
But
Why
to
don't they
be
just
fair,
run a
also, that-
5-man team, bro?
Hey, you like my claw from that?
Yeah, bro, strawless it.
No, it would not be worded like this. There wouldn't be announcements like this if there was some 5-man team in the works.
Bro tried to get me to agree to that when last year after all the shit went down.
You think Kyler would come talk to us real quick?
Nah,
You don't think so?
nah.
No.
Any of them?
You can ask him, but I
already
don't
did.
think he would.
None of them will fucking join, bro.
No, I texted Kyler.
To the point about Fellow though, like he is tight with that camp. I know that he has been helping them with search and like practice, so he's aware of like what the system and how they want to play. So totally understand this move in terms of he would be the logical next step. And I think Fellow's got the skill set to slay this level. I mean, Clay, you teamed with him, correct?
Yeah, but that was a while ago, dude. Like, that's a while ago now. Like, he's came a long way from then, dude. He's been in the pit for so long, bro. If this is his chance, 100% he's gonna like try his absolute hardest here to prove himself to get back in the league. And they all like respect and trust him a lot because he helped us a lot last year too, like just like out of friendship because me and him are tight, and he came in and like kind of helped us with a lot of our S&D stuff, a lot of our like VOD review stuff, like even at like the week before champs and stuff, he was helping us out. So he's been tight with all of us for a while now. So it's cool to see him like actually get a shot with them because everyone's
implying it's a friendship move.
No.
Yo, guys,
not at all.
real quick,
He's
I didn't text Kyler, yo, come on the show. I didn't text him that. I texted him looking out for him, man. I texted him asking if he needed anything.
You respect and like actually understand COD, and that you're like, oh, okay, I listen to what they have to say, like goes so much further than, you know, almost anything else. Like,
no, I was just fucking around. You're 100%.
This is a challenger.
People in the chat don't know that.
This is a challenger bomb, but I'm pretty sure Sib is now filling in for Easter as well. For those interested in challengers.
Oh, Sib and Tom back together like that.
Yeah, Sib and
Really?
Tom back
Okay.
together. Yeah.
Wait,
Pretty
What?
sure, because Tom. I mean, I'm only assuming because Tom retweeted some old tweet about Dante, and I'm just gonna assume that makes sense.
Damn, Haggy, you need to just turn into fucking the new Keemstar, bro. Like, just start dropping bombs,
Crone
bro.
on a freaking ringer, bro.
Dude. Oh, wait, so how did Crone not leak this one? Fuck out of here, Crone. You didn't get this
It
one.
probably
Yeah,
just
probably
happened.
didn't know.
It probably just happened.
Just happened.
This is crazy, man. This
The
is
one
like
thing I'll say about the Fellow move is obviously you guys, I don't know if you guys have kind of messed around the new patch, but if it moves to 3 ARs, like this move actually probably works out decent for them. If enters like second sub, essentially like third AR, if a lot of maps are gonna be 3 ARs.
I'm not gonna speak on the devs, but at the same time, I feel like that the movement change is gonna come back because I'm fairly sure a lot of people are unhappy about it, including a lot of the pros. I just don't think it makes sense for them to make the changes that they made for the movement. So I don't see.
Pros are only
I
a
don't
small
see that
subset of
happen.
the people that play the game, though. To be fair.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess you're right. But I still think it's gonna get changed. It just doesn't make any sense. We'll see. Only assuming though.
I think you're right about like subs being slower than an AR with a certain grip is like a little backwards. So I'm sure there's some things they can fix, but I'm curious how much they'll revert. I think that's a good point. There might be sort of a middle ground that they go to.
Yeah, I was hoping that they either completely revert the changes or they revert the changes, keep the sub really fast, and then if they really bent on making like subs pistols like faster and stuff like that, the fastest moving speed, just buff the pistol speed and keep the SMG quick, because I'd rather have a faster game than a super slow paced game, especially the fact that they nerfed the slide cancel. But anyways, that's just a different topic.
Jesus Christ, take a breath, Haggy.
I'm chilling, bro. I ramble. I ramble
brother.
and I talk a lot, so I'd rather not speak really quickly.
You didn't breathe that whole time. Holy shit!
was
You were
actually
running out of
nuts.
breath by the end of it.
That's terrible.
Yo, Chris, you're on it.
That was typical.
You are
God.
twisted.
I'm sorry.
You are twisted,
I
brother.
have been twisted lately, bro. I'm good though. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're right. What you spoke facts, bro. I don't know. Shit, dogs. I'm fucking slumped from this second dose of the vaccine, so I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. You have a good night.
Later,
Later,
bro.
brother. Good luck.
Peace, dudes.
Thank you, bro. Later, bro.
As a heads up, Tom, that's going to be me next week, so you might be carrying on that Friday.
this is crazy, man.
What,
They
man?
play Sunday.
I'm getting
Sunday versus Toronto.
second shot next week.
Wow, it'll be interesting.
You might be doing a one-man show if I'm all tucked in from Pfizer.
Well, what do you mean one-man show? One-man show, you're fired. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'll never do that. I could maybe get a guest.
I mean, I can call in from my bed, you know, if it's that bad.
Nah, that's pathetic. That's pathetic.
Be like,
just get Zin to fill in as co-host, bro.
I can't replace Ben.
Then what's your
Just
bed
for now, you know.
What's my Ben impression?
Yeah.
I don't really have one, but I'll try it. Well, I mean, you can run a 10-man roster. I mean, think about it. You swap players out for search, maybe use some hard point and some control, and you have maybe 14 coaches on the bench, or you can help them out. You got one analyst per player, and you have a full-on catering service in the facility, and it's gonna work out.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate the insight.
Oh my god, bro, you're an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
But I think to put a cap on this collar thing, I'm sure there's more that's going to come out here. I think it's definitely a shocking move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Ben, I'm waiting for you to say it.
I was gonna say.
Wait for me to say what?
Maybe their parody was off.
No. I'm gonna be honest and go on and say this has nothing to do with COD. I think this might be something else. I think it's just something out of game.
If that's the case, it's been worded very weirdly, and maybe that was a Kyler personal request. Is like, listen, I want this to look like it's like, I guess, gameplay driven. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know, because Dallas is not a team you expect to make a change off performance recently, right?
Well, I mean, Haggy literally said it in the DM though.
Yeah, if that's actually true, but obviously we don't know how credible the source is.
Haggy said in the DM we got that the guy literally said, I don't know who the fuck he was talking to, but oh my god, I'm like almost.
Yeah, I mean, you don't make that change for performance.
How exactly did he say? I can't remember, Chris.
I can reread it. I'll say
reread
it was an extremely personal reason they don't want to get leaked out. They chose to frame it as a performance base for Huke's sake. Can't share my sources or anything else, but you'll find out more later on since you're friends with the players. My sources within NB.
Yeah. See that's what I think. It was something out of COD. You know what I'm saying? Like that just pretty much tells it all. Now, what exactly happened? No fucking idea. No idea.
That's assuming that is true.
Assuming that is true, correct.
It's hard not to believe though, because how good Huke has been playing for that team for the most part of the season, and their placings.
I mean, okay. To be fair, like this series aside, I think stage 2 was a fall from stage 1. There was a downward trend with the team. That being said, everybody on the team also struggled in stage 2 in terms of slaying from stage 1. But I agree. I don't think this is a performance thing. I mean, they looked outside of map 1 today. They looked pretty decent. And that Paris team obviously is a new player, but they're not an easy out.
Bro, performance thing. This is not even a debate, guys. It's not a performance thing. It's not. It's just not. Has nothing to do with COD. Nothing to do with COD. It's fucking Kyler. Let's not be stupid here. Let's just say how it is. It's fucking Huke, guys. Fucking Huke. This guy was one of the best players on their team. This guy's a beast. This guy's an absolute beast.
Best player in the game for season.
Give me a fucking break. We don't need to keep talking about performance issue. Dude, it wasn't a performance issue. It just wasn't. It just fucking wasn't.
Wait, was that Ben, Tom?
That was Ben. That was Ben right there. It's though.
Tom, to be real, I mean, there was a fall off between stage 1 and stage 2. You gotta think.
The one thing I will say,
and you got Rambo, and you got Fellow.
The one thing I will say is their conversation
like that, bro.
Their comms are gonna get better, because Fellow's comms are really good. People like to call him motor mouth and stuff like that as a meme, but he has really good comms in game. The one thing is that I'm interested and kind of worried for them is Ender on a sub, bro, because we haven't seen him run a sub in this game, and I'm not sure entirely how he's gonna perform.
It's a completely different world, sub to AR.
Yeah.
But like we have a meta switch coming up after the next match, so they might.
We're not sure about that.
We don't know how long that's gonna last.
How does the game play right now on this current meta? Is it 3 ARs or is it still 2-2?
I mean, at least from what I've been playing, it's still 2-2 on most maps, but you probably get away with it on like Checkmate Moscow for sure, and then. Like APOC, you can't even run a third sub anymore. Some teams kind of do that right now, but you can't at all. It's just you're just too slow. I just don't see that I don't see that staying long, Ben. It just doesn't make sense. You're legitimately slower than an assault rifle.
Hey guys, I see Donnie's tweet. I got it up right here. He fucked up. He tweeted something he shouldn't have tweeted. Now it's all over the place. It doesn't matter. It's done. Screenshots are in. You guys know it spreads like fucking wildfire. Apparently we're getting.
Donnie's gonna be opening up his wallet
apparently we got land coming up. Apparently we got one more stage. We got land coming up. That's dope. And if that was the case, I mean, they should just announce it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking do it, man. Just announce it. Donnie already put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Donnie, fuck it, bro.
Does that mean?
Does that mean? Astro interview later.
Does that mean this stage and then the next, so stage 4, or does that mean after stage 4? Who knows?
Yo, hit this tweet is comedy. He said he said Dallas got that early Hex weed co-pack. Dead ass, bro.
You always gotta tip Davis, bro. Davis is always bringing in the comedy in these situations. Solid tweet out of the boy.
Damn, bro.
This is damn, man. This has been crazy. I mean, first you have a fucking tri-category stat-leading superstar in Methods getting benched. Then you have someone Slasher getting benched. These are just players that you wouldn't expect, you know. Now Huke and Vivid. It just who's
the
next?
rise of the challenger scene, bro.
Who's next? A BZ Simp? Fucking Stellium. Who's next?
I don't know. Well, my conversation, my name don't pop up.
You might get thrown in that roster.
Yeah, but you didn't
too,
get benched. You had a, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
That was not your choice.
Scump. Why is everybody saying Scump? Scump next. People are saying Scump next. Nah, bro.
No one Optic team's getting dropped.
Guys,
bro.
I mean, we talked about it. There was a match where Huke was crying after. We talked about it on the show. It looked like he was crying after. I mean, I'm not sure if they're related, but like, maybe it is like a personal thing, and they're just trying to protect him from that. Because I agree with Tom. I mean, thinking about it more, I don't see a world where they looked at the team and said, let's get rid of Huke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's guys,
just so far fetched.
Everybody's running through possible scenarios, but like let's just like really think here. Like it's not as complicated as we think. It's fucking Huke. That's why I'm like, it could have been something in game. Yes, like I said, like it could have been something where maybe he wasn't listening or wasn't getting along with the team. It could, it very well could, but I doubt it.
The personal things could have been causing some issues maybe in game as well, right? Like maybe his head's not all there. We're all talking out of our ass. We don't know. But, I mean, everything we're saying makes more sense than him being benched from strictly a competing standpoint. And
yeah, it's not like he sucks. You know, that's just not even feasible.
I mean, you guys obviously make fun of Krim, but, like, I think they're a pretty grounded team. And if there's something that's preventing Kyler from giving 110 every day, then maybe they made a decision and said, look, we're playing fine now, but we're not at the level we want to be. And this isn't necessarily benching him for performance. It's benching him because he's just not going to be able to put what's in there for us to progress to the level we want to.
Yeah.
So it's a definite weird one. We rarely see changes like this, if ever, in COD. I can't think of the last time a move like this happened, if that was the reason.
I don't know. The craziest thing to me is that you're replacing Huke with Inder, who hasn't ran a sub all game, and then bringing in an AR. Like, I would assume if Huke was to go, I would assume they'd go for like an SMG and try to like fill that void a little bit. But I mean, maybe Inder wants to run a sub. Maybe the team thinks he's a better sub than AR. Who knows? Or maybe they have so much faith in Fellow, they're like, you know what? Let's get Fellow, and we'll work around it.
I mean, let's talk about the team a little bit, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're that bad.
I don't think they're bad.
I think Inder's gonna look better on the sub with Shotzi. I think he's gonna look better than what he's been doing. I feel like what he's doing right now is just not him. So I think him being on the sub, he'll be a little bit more comfortable. I think Shotzi's gonna continue to do his thing. Fellow's been doing his thing this year in challengers. Like, Fellow's not bad, guys. He's pretty fucking good.
You know, Fellow's solid.
And he brings a lot of intangibles to a team. And like Clay said, he helped their team out a lot last year. So clearly they have a lot of trust in this guy. And then you got Porter, and you got Krim. It's a good team.
Easter was really good at search and challengers. Like, they've been winning a lot of their S&Ds. I'm not saying that Fellow is a direct catalyst of that, but maybe he can bring a lot of stuff that those guys were doing and working out well for them, and help and integrating that with like the current like Dallas Empire strategy side of things, and probably help out there. And that's been one of the game modes that they've looked iffy in the last stage, so that'll probably help them. And Fellow's a really good AR. I think this whole change is going to fall completely on like Inder's lap. Like, in terms of how he performs with the sub.
Guys,
I think it changes their system. Sorry, go ahead.
No, real quick. I just want to adjust the chat real quick, because you guys keep saying call Huke, get him on. I don't want to do that, guys. I just don't want to do it. I texted him. I reached out to see how he was doing on a personal level. I didn't reach out and say, yo, do you want to come on and talk? Like, I don't think that's right, guys. And again, that's why I rather talk to him, and just like, if he needs somebody, you know, like I'm always there for Kyler, man. I've known Kyler forever, man. That's my guy. So whatever he needs, man, if he needs anybody to fucking talk to or say anything, but I'm not going to bring him on the show. Now, if he answered me back and said, yo, like, I'm doing good, bro, like, I'm good, it's just like a step in the road, man, I'll be like, yeah, well, if you ever want to come on and talk and show your, whatever, tell your story, then it's up to you, because it's also a platform for somebody to come out and talk if they want to come out and talk, so it helps people. But I would never force anybody on the show. Never. So I just want to make that very clear, because it happens a lot in here where a lot of people are just like, drag this guy, get this guy, like, spam this guy. Guys, I don't want to just like bombard people with messages and tweets and stuff like that. I never want to I never want to force that upon anybody. But carry on. You guys could carry on. I know you guys are talking about something.
I mean, I was going to say, it seems like they want to change their system, because, like, I don't know, you're replacing a very, very aggressive sub with an AR player, and you're moving Illy to a sub. I don't think Inder is as aggressive as Kyler is. and maybe that's what they're looking
Really?
for, right? Like maybe
And
I don't think
he's pretty aggressive, Zin.
not to Kyler's level. Kyler's a different type of aggressive, and if trust me, when you play against him, it's one of those things where like he's not an easy gunfight, but if you're looking at him, he's gonna challenge you.
Yeah, but the thing is Ender's not slow by any means.
No, he's not slow, but he's not Kyler.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think pacing will be a problem. I really don't.
In terms of pacing, I feel like that won't be bad. I feel like if anything, it'll help him because Ender plays very aggressive with his AR. Like he's kind of questionable with his playstyle as an AR sometimes. That's probably why he does like so inconsistent. A lot of time he just runs in first. It seems like.
Illy's in the chat. He said I was the fastest sub last year. That's what he said. I honestly don't even disagree with him. I'm pretty sure he was really fast. Like I'm pretty sure that was how you played, Ender, if I remember correctly.
Okay, listen, I could be wrong. From my perspective, it doesn't seem like Ender is as fast as Kyler in this game. Granted, we haven't seen him run a sub. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
He hasn't run a sub.
I'm just pulling shit out of the hat, guys. We don't know what actually is going on, but I'm saying maybe they're changing the system up a little bit, slowing it down a little bit, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll fuck myself.
No, take it easy. It's not a big deal. Ben, what are you doing over there? I see you typing. You're looking around. I'll be honest. I've been on my phone a little bit this episode too.
Yeah.
I think, guys, it caught a lot of us in shock.
Trying to work some sources and figure out what happened, but like
a lot of us are in shock,
Yeah.
man. A lot of us are in shock because we just didn't see it coming. But we'll just have to wait and see if we get any more info from any of the players or Kyler or Dallas or any of these guys, man. Or Crone, because who the fuck knows what that guy's gonna say. So we'll just wait and see, man. We'll wait and see.
If it actually is a personal reason, I really hope that no one has the audacity to leak that stuff to anyone.
Exactly.
Like,
I agree.
no, like I feel like even if it is some sort of unless Empire or Huke comes out and says it himself, I really feel like that should just that shouldn't get out, man.
Realistically, it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there's some
leave
integrity around that. I don't think it'll ever come public. I mean, I'm sure some players will find out, and I think that's as far as it'll go. I mean, even people like Crone, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a personal situation, I don't think, I think a lot of people have some solid integrity with situations where it's personal. I hope. I hope to God.
53 mods in the chat? Damn, that's a lot of mods.
No,
well, most
sorry,
of them
I
are
want to
pros
address
and
something
stuff.
in the chat. Somebody said I leaked it. No. I'm not gonna leak gritty details if I ever find out. That's just like something I wouldn't do. But like saying that it was potentially a personal reason, I don't think that's out of I don't think that's like a bad thing, because I think a lot of people have a lot of questions when it comes to a roster change like this, and I think giving them even close to an answer as to why is fine, as long as you don't go into details, because that personal stuff is something you just don't want to talk about. What's Ocho tweet?
I mean, I'll find
Ocho
out.
Cinco. Ocho Cinco.
What did he tweet?
What did he tweet?
I don't know. Are you guys fucking around? You guys are fucking around.
Ocho Cinco.
Wait, did Ocho actually tweet?
No,
Oh, yeah, he did.
What did he say?
He quote tweeted, so Dallas Empire benched Huke, so might tweet that to Ocho Cinco. And then Ocho Cinco quote tweeted and said, why? He's extremely valuable and an important component for them, question mark.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Ocho Cinco follows the CDL, bro.
No, he actually does, though. I thought he did. He likes COD.
yeah, he falls.
Yeah, he follows it. He likes it. Which is fucking dope.
Wait,
That's
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna call Porter tonight. See what the fuck's going on. But
That's just crazy, man.
At the end of the day, what are we supposed to say, guys?
Listen, 2021 has been an insane fucking.
2022, bro. We're just in like a 2-year stretch of just insane years.
This is just like slasher, fucking vivid, Tyler, methods. Like,
It's crazy
Jesus.
how many top players, and again, it goes back to what you always
Major
say, Zinni.
Maniac, winning championships last. It's just crazy.
Yeah. It goes back to what you said before, Zinni, how just like, you know, not enough spots, right? So it's just like a lot of good players are losing spots, man. They're losing spots. And this one is just like, there's, you know, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So that's why I believe there's something else going on, honestly. CDL Intel tweet. Now, guys, if you're fucking with me, I'm going to be real pissed off.
JT tweeted that 11 teams are in Huke's DMs right now.
I don't think Dallas would
I don't think Dallas would
No.
trade him at all.
Not
And
a shot in the world.
ain't no one gonna be. There's only one team ever that has been able to get Kyler off of Envy, and that was a splice situation. That was a one-off.
Nah, but we're in a different situation now.
That was a very different situation.
That
Kyler
was in
very
loan.
unhappy with his team. He was loan with the expectation he was going to come back. He played with like there were a lot of other pieces around that, but like you guys know, like there is a deep connection between Huke and Shro, and it goes way back a couple of years. And he's won chips on multiple teams on Envy. Like I don't ever see them selling him in that capacity. And if it was, the price would be astronomical, and I don't think any team's gonna pay it.
The problem is like this is like a pretty serious team change, and that's pretty fucked up. If Dallas Empire tries to hold him and get mad cash from him, they should let that guy go wherever he wants.
That's not how that works, Tom.
I know, but sometimes you find it in your heart with when you deal with people like that. Like you're looking at somebody like Kyler, it's a franchise guy. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people are saying Cab. That's not how it works and stuff like that. You'll be surprised. It's happened before.
If you're just looking at it from a complete performance standpoint, right? You don't let him go because one,
Guys,
he's sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying. People in the chat are saying Cap. It's happened before. It's literally happened before.
It has.
Where so say Luma, say Cap, whatever you want. I've been behind the scenes for years, guys. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. I've seen it.
Like I was saying, like at the end of the day, Huke, regardless if they want to ever bring him back in, he's a contingency plan. If that roster doesn't work out and there's truly some sort of divide within the team, you bring him back if it's not working out or they're not playing up to expectation, and you tell him, okay, now what do you want to do? And then you go from there. You're not going to let that guy go. And if you do let him go, it won't be till the end of the season until it's over.
Okay, yeah.
Period.
And
that's the way I see it.
And there's people in the chat saying he's too valuable to release. If he's that valuable, why is he on the bench?
I mean, we assume it's personal, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like what we don't know the situation at hand. Like we don't know by his tweet, it looks like he still wants to play. You guys are saying it's personal, but look at Kyler's tweet.
Is there a Crim tweet? I don't know if your chat's trolling all the way. I really don't know.
Like no, Crim didn't tweet.
I'm scouting the Twitter sphere, bro.
Oops, wrong thing. So it says wish him the best. Another challenge for me, and I'm here for it. It sounds like he wants to play. Does this not sound like he wants to play, or am I reading it wrong? Am I reading it wrong, guys?
We're doing a lot of it.
Yeah.
Reading between the lines.
That's what I
reading
said.
between the lines right now.
I mean, Tom. I mean, Ben, but we kind of have no choice
Reading
but
it
to
wrong?
take what we're given, and it's not reading it wrong. It's just wish
Well,
them
it's
the
half
best.
and half. It's half and half, but I'm
It's
probably
like-
reading it wrong.
Yeah, I'm more so talking about the Empire tweet, man.
I mean, it's a
says we went
super
on-
vague tweet. Like this tweet could literally mean anything, guys.
What, the Kyler one?
Yeah, it's about as vague of a tweet in this situation.
Yeah, no, it's vague. I just read it the way I was reading it. Another challenge for me, and I'm here for like challenging COD. Like he wants to fucking keep playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he also said that like I wish them the best. It's almost like he just doesn't want to be a part of the situation anymore.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, guys, to me, it sounds like I don't know what happened. It just doesn't seem right to where he's just not gonna play anymore. Like, I think he still wants to play. I think he still wants to get on another team. I don't know. I could be wrong, guys. We don't know. Like, we don't. I don't know. Bro, Kyler wants to pray, but come on, man. That's what I'm saying. We got Temp in the chat. We got Donnie, who's best friends with Kyler.
Donnie's very close with Kyler.
And
guys.
said, "Come on, Kyler wants to play. Come on, guys." Yeah. And that's what. Let's not act stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Temp. We got Temp. I'm glad Donnie's in here because I'm telling you, man. This is what I'm saying. Everybody keeps saying Cap and stuff, but and knowing Kyler, he's gonna try people. He's gonna get team offers, right? People are gonna try and pick him up. And you got to think that somebody's going to fucking try and get him. And now I think it's a little, I mean, again, it's not fucked up if Dallas holds him because it's not how it works now. He's under contract. They could get a lot of money for him, but they could find it somewhere in them. Maybe potentially they let him go. They'll get it. They'll get some buck for him. They won't get him for nothing.
I mean, maybe you see LAG step up now and with Vivid on the bench. Maybe I don't know.
I was going to say here in the realm of possibility that he obviously wants to play. And he wants to move to a different roster. Where would you even see him going? Because to me, you go from a team like Dallas. Obviously, he wants to compete, but like, where would he go? Because to me, it doesn't seem like he would be content with playing on any of these teams unless he just desperately wants to get off the roster. Like,
I mean,
you're going from a team like Dallas, who's won championships, and you might land on a team that hasn't even come close this season, let
LA
alone last
Thieves.
season.
No, I mean, this is comedy because Parasite said, what team would you see him go to? I mean, everybody in this chat has said every team multiple times.
Every team, but like Atlanta, FaZe, and Chicago.
Besides, I could see Chicago picking him up. Yeah.
For who?
I don't know, somebody, but I can see it happening. Realistically, no. I mean, realistically, no, that's not gonna happen. That's cap. I'm fucking no, that's stupid. That's fucking guys. That was dumb. Guys, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was pretty dumb. I didn't really think that one. I
was gonna say people are throwing out New York.
Yeah, I didn't think that one out. That's a Luma, guys. That's a fucking. You're right. Just spam. Just roast me, honestly.
People
just
are
fucking
throwing
cook
out
me.
New York.
Just cook me.
I mean, New York's.
But every other team.
100T.
Yeah, everybody, but except for Optic and FaZe, everybody.
I think Thieves or New York would probably be his desirable destinations, right? Like Thieves, like you have some players there you can, or maybe you think you can move with it consistently, and then New York you get a reunion with Clay. Maybe he enjoyed it. My only thing is, we all know how close, as Clay said, what are they called? XZO, the
XZO, bro.
XZO, Huke, Shotzi.
Right, guys, you don't need to keep roasting me, man.
I can't, it's personal, and that's all I'm going to say, because I refuse to believe that even those guys would not fucking flip if they heard their good friend and even better player, Kyler, is about to be on the bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense, but I wonder how many people are in this fucking DMs.
Did you guys see what Slasher said like 30 minutes ago?
What, you can make a bench team be better than some of the league teams?
Yeah. I agree. He probably could. But that's again just another thing of you don't have enough spots.
I mean, yeah, I said that every single time the show's on.
Yo, Zen.
What?
You're capping, man.
Capping? How so?
Kid wants to play, man.
Are you in the flank call right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you dragged me to a different call or something.
He's been muted out here the whole time.
I've been listening.
We got Slack.
I've been talking intel.
Wait, I'm saying, who wants to play? Kyler wants to play?
Yes.
So you're saying, Jerry, you believe it's strictly a competitive decision?
Yes.
Really?
Where'd you get that?
Christ.
You got a source on that?
I do have sources, and I can tell you guys, but I'm not going to expose.
Let me ask
I know
you,
for a 100% fact that Kyler wants to play.
I told you guys.
Let me ask you a question.
So it's not personal.
Let me ask you a question. Is it competitive reasons or is it dynamics, like differential
listen, I'm not
reasons?
exposing past that because I'm just too good of a person, but I just had to make it clear. I was hearing cap everywhere.
Okay, I mean, we don't know.
I know.
This is all pure speculation.
The kid's a beast, man.
There's no denying that.
He could have got dropped for a reason outside the game, but that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, the reason he gotten dropped doesn't mean he wants to play or not play. Like, they could have been anything. It could have been.
What if Kyler just literally started roasting Krim and calling him fat, and Krim got butthurt and said, "We gotta get this guy out of here"?
Nah, I don't think that happened.
I know. I'm trolling.
Guys, we can't ask Castro. He's not available right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. Things get really mixy here, guys. Things get really mixy here. But I 100% knew. And again, maybe I was overreading that tweet, but I mean, I ended up being right anyway. I knew he wanted to play. I knew it. It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Huke's done playing COD. He's going to Valorant. That's what somebody said in the chat.
I will see.
Did it
really?
Wasn't there a rumor?
He just quits and just goes on.
Wasn't there a rumor that Huke wanted to play Valorant?
Yes. Well, no. Huke.
Yeah.
When they had to decide to drop Clay, I think Kyler was like, I'll leave and go play Valorant if it comes down to that.
He said that a lot last year.
Wait, Money G said, no way you're coming at my necks right now?
No way. He's multiple necks.
No way. Money Gene, you're fucking comedy, Gene. You're comedy, bro. Yeah, you're fucking comedy, bro.
I got
No way.
multi.
No way. Martin Gene.
Yo, Gene, you're fucking hilarious.
Tom, I like how you zoom into this shit. You really got this down to a T.
Yeah, no. I've been doing a lot of flanks, bro. Definitely been. You like my glasses?
I do.
I think I look really sophisticated.
Your fresh fade, Tom.
You like it? It looks good, right? Came good. It came out good.
Very good.
No, I dyed my hair on Monday.
Shit,
What?
man.
What color?
Platinum blonde. It was a sub goal.
Oh my.
Oh
This is the last thing I was expecting tonight. Listen, there's one thing that you have to admit, and the Call of Duty community is nothing short of entertaining. I think it's by far the most entertaining esport when it comes to like drama and fucking moves, and Who would have thought?
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, guys, we can wrap it up because I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, this is crazy, and we'll see
I'm
what.
Sure we'll have more to talk about.
Yeah,
tomorrow's episode.
We'll get more updates, but it would have been a shame to not turn on the emergency flank. A shame. I had to. I had to, man. Everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted it.
I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day.
Guys, have a good one.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, Chris.
Of course, anytime. Later.
But appreciate you guys for watching, man. Obviously, this is a little weird episode, maybe a little quieter than usual. A lot of us are just kind of thinking and just kind of sitting here, but I mean, I'll definitely upload this to YouTube as well. Why not? You guys can check it out. But this was make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man, crazy stuff. We'll be live again tomorrow with after the matches.